Hey, Storky. What you doing? Delivering babies? Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, right outside of Myrtle Beach, and I am in front of Atalaya Castle. This is a castle built in the 1930s by an Anna Hutchison, who was a sculptor, and she built this as their vacation home here on the beach. So follow me. Try your hand at some poetry of your own. Let's see. Work, summer, murmur. It's a haiku. Girl. Atalaya. Anna Hutchison, who owned the Atalaya Castle with her husband Archer, she was a sculptor, and she sculpted humans and animals, and she would actually house animals here at Atalaya, which she would use as inspirations for her sculptures. Here's the actual pens she'd use to keep bears that she'd used to model for some of her sculptures. A bear pen right here. And this would have been the dog kennels. I guess it's just an open area where all the dogs would run around. Looks like the Hutchisons were people after my own heart. This is the dedicated oyster shucking room. I guess oysters would get laid out here and devoured. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to scale these staircases, but that seems like the best part. Looks like people have been leaving gifts of pennies and seashells for some reason. Now you can't see the ocean through those trees, but you can hear it. Looks like this is the actual art studio in here. They have their facilities stuck behind this bulletproof glass. Here's the gates to the stable, and apparently they had a horse named Old Stevie, who was a hopeless, starved, and wretched stallion that she bought for $25, and she used him as a model for Don Quixote statues because it was such a sad looking horse. Actually had an incident occur that's becoming a way too frequent incident here on the Carpetbagger channel. Had another flat tire. We were driving through Pawleys Island, South Carolina, and they got a screw stuck in our tire, and we went to Pawleys Auto Care on Pawleys Island, and they plugged it for us, and then they wouldn't accept any payment. They said, we can't guarantee 100% this is gonna stick, but so we're not gonna charge you anything. So I don't know if that's a legal thing, but it's awfully nice. So shout out to the good folks at Pawleys Auto Care in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Look at that. It's a little alligator. Little tiny alligator right there. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Oh, he was very shy. Sorry, gator. See, there's another big guy hanging out right there. Hey, gator, gator. Check out these oyster beds here. These are all little delicious oysters. Alright, I am behind Drunken Jack's restaurant here in the marshy waters of Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And there's a very special island out here behind the restaurant. Behold, Goat Island. Yes, this here is Goat Island, a small island off here in the marsh in Murrells Inlet. And to control the underbrush and the overgrowth on this island, they introduced a herd of goats. It was introduced by a local man named Bubba Love. And the goats have been here for 24 years. They do remove the goats during hurricanes and winter weather. Now you can see there's no bridge or anything like that to get out to the goats, so we can't go frolic with them. I figured maybe we'd send Possum 2 over there to say hello to the goats. Here at Murrells Inlet, they have some delicious restaurants, but also some restaurants with some really bizarre names, like the Dead Dog Saloon. The legend lives, but the dog is still dead. We have the Beaver Bar, whose mascot is a passed out drunken beaver. And I don't even know what to say about the old Suck Bang Blow Bar. Check this out. The world's most delicious van. Or maybe that's the world's most delicious van. And here in Myrtle Beach, they're famous for their seafood buffets. We are at, what is this place called? Seafood House Calabash Buffet. Normally we'll eat at a place called Captain George's, which is very, very good. Look at this, look at that big lobster. But this place has a little something extra that we wanted to try out. Not only can you get unlimited crab legs and unlimited seafood, you can get unlimited live mermaids. Let's check this out. Pirate up there. This pirate lost his arm here. Got quite a few pistols. Look at this. This guy's got real hair. Creepy. Check it out. The buffet is shaped like a giant galleon with all sorts of wonderful treats. They have these things that you find on the fronts of ships lining the walls. There's a shark bursting forth. Up here we have a pirate hanging over top the mermaid pond. Hi! Alright, so all you can eat crab legs. My idea of heaven. This is gonna take a while. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Always make sure you tip your mermaid. You know what the first thing you want to see when you step into a liquor store is? A creepy clown. Now in my home area of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, there used to be an amazing miniature golf called Adventure Golf, featuring some awesome fiberglass sculptures. Unfortunately, a few years ago, it was plowed down, all the fiberglass was disassembled and put into a lot. But I have stumbled across Adventure Falls Golf here in Myrtle Beach, and check this out. The giant octopus. This used to be a almost identical giant octopus overlooking the main strip in Pigeon Forge, and here he sits healthy and alive in Myrtle Beach. Look at that magnificent beast right there. Look at that, dead eyes, black like a doll's eyes. Look at that wonderful dinosaur right here. I really love this Aladdin-esque pink castle up there. Love miniature golf courses. I love the fiberglass statues. I love the theming. My thing is, I don't know if I really love playing miniature golf. It's a lot of standing around, a lot of frustration, a lot of waiting. Maybe I'm just too impatient. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Joining me here today at Murrells Inlet and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you like these videos, want to see other places I've been, check down into the description. I have an interactive map that'll show you all the places I've been, and you can make suggestions on places that you feel I need to go. Also, if you'd like to contribute to the channel, you can buy a t-shirt down below, as well as a link to my Patreon, which if you donate at least $3 a month, I'll send you postcards while I'm out and about on my journeys. But for now, this one's in the bag. What is that noise?